Well, hello everybody, and happy Saturday. I'm finally here. I know you probably have given up on me because this took me like extra 15 minutes because my phone was on portrait lock and I didn't know it. So I spent the last 15 minutes trying to figure out how to unlock my portrait lock from my phone so that I could do the video, because otherwise we'd be going sideways the whole video. So oh my gosh, that was crazy. I don't know how it got locked in portrait mode, but nothing was working. The screenshot wouldn't take, and it was just crazy. So I'm finally here. Let me get my computer going because I was trying to get on here as fast as I could. So I hope you guys are still waiting for me. But this is the card we're making today. So let me see if anybody's on here. And then we'll get going. I'm so sorry I am late. Okay, there we go. Now I'm probably going to have an ad. Okay, and I'm crooked. Really crooked. Let me see. That's better. Okay, hello, 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 everybody. Oh, now I'm even more crooked. What happened? What happened? Let's see if that'll fix it. This is just not my day. Okay. All right. Hey, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. Still crooked. Don't know what's going on. All right. I am so glad you guys found me and you stuck around and waited, because I was trying. You probably could see me. It was taking screenshots of everything under the sun except what I wanted it to. So, okay. Let everybody get on here. Let me take a deep breath. How are you guys doing today? And it looks a little bit blurry. Does it look clear to you guys or a little bit blurry? I might have got my fingerprints on it. I don't know. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Julie. Hey, Therese. Hey, Denise. Hey, Judith. Hey, Mel. Hey, Ware. Hey, Heather. Let me see if I can get it on. Hold on. Here we go. Live chat. Hey, Carol. Hey, Ginger Snap. Hey, Lori. Hey, Heather. Hey, Jody. Hey, Starla. Hey, Judy. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Elizabeth. You were starting to wonder. So was I. I was about ready to give up because I'm like, why is my phone not working? It was just stuck. No matter which way I turned it, it was just stuck in portrait mode, and I couldn't get it to work. No, this is not a card kit. This is just paper and the stamp sets and dies from the new mini catalog. So I'm going to show you that in just a second. Let me see if... No, I don't have any fingerprints on my screen. I don't think. Just looks a little bit blurry in one spot there. Okay, clear, but I'm on a phone. It's tiny view. Looks great, no stress. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so this is a Christmas card. Oops, it's got something on it. That I made this morning. Like I just finished about a half an hour ago. And I messed up because I sprayed it with shimmer spray and it bled a little bit. And I've never had that happen before. So I took the Stampin' blend and splattered it a little bit. So it didn't look quite as bad. You probably can't hardly see it, but I don't think I'm going to do the words with the shimmer spray this time. So we're going to make 3 of these because they're super easy. And this will be the new card kit for the next 2 weeks. So September 1st, which was yesterday, through the 15th. This will be the card kit, and you'll get 3 of these. You will need these 2 stamp sets if you want to make the exact same card. So the Joy of Noel and Christmas Classics, I'm pretty sure it comes as a suite in the new mini, which you can get in 4 days. On the 6th is the first day. And I already saw there, it's like low inventory, which I don't understand how that can happen when it's not even live yet, except for demonstrators, and we have a limit of 1. So I don't know how it could possibly be running low already, but so we're going to be using, let me see, just the dies from this. So the die is this square right here, and it's got a lot of cool dies in here. Let me show you. This one is really pretty. So you can put the words like season's greeting. Oh, I didn't realize I had two in there. Wow. So you can just do one flat or one. So you could put season's greetings in there, or you could put Christmas and like a little leaf. But I wanted to use that, but I had my card already going the other way. So it'd be good for a card going that way. And then this one you can use for just the season's greetings. So a couple really cool dies in there. And also this one and the one that I used for the words are in this. So the funny thing is that the words here are in the other stamp set, but the die that goes with it is in this one. And I assume that's the die because both of these, this one right here and this one, both fit the words right there. So that's that one. And then the Noel comes in this one, and it's got these dies that go, so they'll punch out the actual letters. And then it's got, oops, the stamp set right there. I should turn that over so it doesn't stick to the paper. So there you go. So you kind of need both of these. And then I just popped this holly leaf out of the dies too. And that was in, I'm pretty sure it was in this one. So those are the two stamp sets that you need. And they're in the new Holiday Mini. And then this paper, which is also in the Holiday Mini, is called Joy of Christmas. And it's got some gorgeous paper in here. I used these 5 sheets for my card. So these are just gorgeous. One of them is the front and the back. So this one right here. This one is the back of that. So I was trying to find 5 that went together pretty well. One of them I had to use the back of it. So I won't get quite as many since I'm using one sheet, both front and back. And it's also got some checkers, like checker on that side and the music notes on the other side. And then we've got the same thing in green with wood grain on the back. And some of them, this one I think is really pretty too, that green. Another one, oh, that's the same one. So 2 of them have musical notes on the back. One's kind of a gray, well, I guess they're dark brown and like pecan. This looks like pecan and this looks like espresso maybe. But really, really pretty paper. And there's another pack that comes with it that's got like the gold embossed with it. That's gorgeous. So let me see. Oh, mystery box winner. So this is for the last drawing is Brenda Workman. So Brenda, I'll be sending you out a box full of goodies for a mystery box. I got a lot of Happy Mail. We're doing the napkin swap, so I've gotten a ton of cards in the napkin swap. I'm going to cut up this card kit. So this was the last card kit, so I'll be cutting this up this weekend and sending those out hopefully Tuesday, because Monday's a holiday. So hopefully I'll get those done this weekend in between working. And so let me show you some of the Happy Mail that I got. So this one is from Paula. So she sent this napkin, and it's really cute. And she made a card with it, and I love it. And I just think that's so cute. So very cute cards that I got. This is a gorgeous one. So this one is from Paula Coustier, I think is how you say it. And she sent this beautiful card. I'm not really sure what that Dragonfly is from. I don't know if that's a punch, an old punch, or a die or something. I thought this was beautiful, and I love that paper. So thank you, Paula. And then this gorgeous card is from Lori Herschelroth. And love it, love it. Miss those butterflies. I'm so mad we got rid of that stamp set. And then this one is from Dolores Dowd, or D. Dowd. And that one is really pretty. Love that. And the flowers. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Then this one, love all the shimmer on here. Beautiful. And I love that color combination too. I think that's really pretty. So this one's from Claudia. So thank you, Claudia. I love, love, love that one. And I've gotten one complete swap done with the napkins. So group 1 is done. I finished that last night. So I'll be mailing those out on Tuesday also. Well, I can mail some of them. The ones that are automatically posted, I can send out today in the mail. But the other ones I got to take to the post office. So this one is from Anna Hudson. Anna Hudson. Love it. Love it. I love that old paper too. That artistically inked, I think. Or, well, I think that was the stamp set. I can't remember what the paper was. And then this one is from Jude. She sent me a whole bunch of napkins, extra napkins. And I thought these were cute. So here's like an Easter egg one. And the nutcracker. And a little tea cup. And some nautical stuff. And poinsettias. So I've gotten some really, really pretty napkins. Extra napkins. A lot of people sent extra napkins. And thank you for everybody that did that. And a lot of people sent cards. Couple people sent return envelopes that are too small. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that right now because they've got the postage on them. But the napkins that we're using are 6.5 by 6.5, and you sent a return envelope that's only 6 by 9. So I either have to smush them in there and get them all wrinkled, or somehow figure out how to get your postage off and do it that way. So anyway, let's go back and look at comments real quick before we get started. It is gorgeous here today. It's like high of 80 and beautiful and breezy, and it is beautiful, but it's supposed to go back in the 90s in a couple days. So bleh. Oh, Elizabeth. So you just got a wink of Stella. So what you need to do if you just get a brand new wink of Stella, it has a black thing right here in the middle. So what you need to do is take that off, unscrew this, and you take the black thing off that's in the middle here. I don't have a brand new one, but there's a black thing that prevents you from actually squeezing it down all the way and filling it up so it doesn't do it like during shipping. And then you take that ring, the black ring off, screw it back down, and then when you squeeze it, it will fill up. So make sure whenever you get a new one, it comes with directions, but nobody looks at the directions. So it will fill up as soon as you take off that black ring that comes in it. So there's the key to that one. Thank you, Starla. It is the new card kit. Okay. But it's not really a kit. It's just paper. It's a new suite, but it's not really a kit. Another Carol. Yeah, there's a Halloween set that's already sold out, and I can't remember the other one. They're sold out. There's 2 that are already sold out, but I'm really hoping that they come back in like in the next week or so. And oh, I gotta sneeze. Ooh, I'm trying not to sneeze. And a lot of things are on low inventory. So you guys that are not demonstrators, you better order stuff like, I mean, the day we can order it is the 6th. So make sure you get your stuff quick and don't wait. I don't understand either, Laura. It's crazy. Crazy to me that they didn't have enough. I'm not sure if it was a supply issue and they could only get in a certain amount or what, because they do limit it to demonstrators, so we can only get 1 of each stamp set. And we can get like 2 packs of paper and 1 of each stamp set. So I don't know how they didn't prepare to have enough of those, but hey, Cindy. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Heather. I see a lot of you guys on here who did the napkin swap. Yes, Jean, it is really live. And I just finished, I'm pretty sure I did your napkins today. I did all my yard work yesterday because it was gorgeous yesterday too. And then I had a date last night, which was another crappy one. I'm telling you, there's just nothing out there. Okay, so here is what you need. Let me get it all together here. All right, so you need 3 pieces of 5.5 by 8.5 real red, and then you need 6 5.5 by 4, 3 for the front, 3 for the inside, because you're going to be gluing these down on the front, and then you also need the inside piece. So you need 6 of those, and then you need 3 of these, the 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. We'll put those over here. Die cuts, and those are just white, and they're the die cuts from that stamp set I just showed you. And I used like Post-it tape, and it made a little mark, but hopefully you won't see that once we stamp on it. So that's that. And then you need 3 sets of these. These are 3/4 of an inch by 5. I forgot to write that down. Let me get a Post-it, put that. And then those little things. So this is just one of each of those patterns. So there's 5 there. So you need 3 sets of those. And let me write that down. It is 5 by 3/4. And you need 5 different patterns. DSP. So 3 sets. So we've got 3 sets of those. So 3 of everything to do the cards. Okay. And then I've also got ribbon. And the ribbon is from this one, Real Red and Garden Green Combo Pack. So, oops. Somehow that green got covered up on there. So it's green and red. They're both the same texture and everything. They're like kind of satiny. I don't know what it doesn't really say what it is, but it's just green. It's garden green and real red. And it's a really, really nice texture. So it's like, I can't remember what it's called. Taffeta, maybe taffeta. So we're using that. And we're also using the Festive Pearls, the one that comes in all these colors. You get green, red, and gold and silver. So we're using the red ones from that. So that's everything, I think. The napkins will be in the mail Tuesday. Some of them will go today. I'll stick the ones that have like already the official postage paid things on them. Okay. All right, everybody ready to start? Let me see. I'm still crooked. See if that'll fix it. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, so let me take these off. I got a cute joke for you today, and I brought some cards to give away. Although I've already picked the winners because there was a bunch of people last time that said that they had never won. Oh, Jimmy Buffett died. At 76. Wow. Okay, get all these off the screen. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is glue everything down. So I'm going to get out my, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to do it with just tape, I think, this time. Because the glue gets a little bit messy. If you use the glue, then do the, what you call it? This thing. What is that called? I can't remember. Silicone sheet. It's a silicone sheet. That's what it is. Okay, so here we go. We've got our 3 card fronts and our strips, which are going to be, let me see, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. So you're going to glue them down just like this in that pattern. So you kind of want green, red, green, red, green, like that. We're going to do a diagonal. So we're going to start that, and I'm just going to use regular tape because it is less messy. If you use the green glue, you got to worry about the edge part, but if you do it on the silicone sheet, it'll be easier to cut. But I'm just going to use this and stick it down. And I usually start like in the top corner. I think I'm still going to do it on here though, just in case so I don't mess up my surface. But I start in the top corner here on the right hand side and go down about 1 inch on the left hand side. So right there. And then do the next one. And I skip a little space, just a sliver between each one. And just make sure that's even. And then, oops, I messed up. Oh, this one goes next. Make sure you got them going the right way, because sometimes, well, it's hard to tell. And just put a little bit of space between them. We went to this place called Mod Pizza last night, M-O-D Pizza. I think it's a chain, so you probably might have one near you, but I had never been there before. And let me tell you, we walked in the door and there was maybe like 4 people ahead of us. It was a good 30-minute wait in line. No kidding. These people were the slowest people. They were almost like going in slow motion. I said, I've never seen anybody work at a fast food kind of restaurant that went so slow that you were just standing there and you just wanted to jump on the other side of the counter and start helping, because they were like, you could tell they were almost all brand new and they didn't know what they were doing. And the guy, like, you kind of tell them, they make the pizza for you, like right in front of you. So, you know, I said, well, I want red sauce and mozzarella, because he goes, what would you like? And so I start telling him. So after I start telling him, he goes, oh, wait a minute. Then he gets a piece of paper out and he goes, so what's your name? And I'm like, shouldn't you have asked for that first? And so then, and he writes like a number down on it. And then I got some glue on there. I don't have my adhesive remover. Try and rub it off. So then he's like, well, do you want a particular one? Because they have some you can pick from that are already like, you know, they have directions on how to make them. And I was like, no, I'd want just like all different stuff. And he's like, okay. Well, then I was with the guy, you know, for a date. And so he tells him what he wants. So he fixes his first. I don't know why. I guess because he got one that was like already predetermined what was going to be on it. And so he goes to put the sauce on it first. And he literally like puts 2 scoops of sauce on the pizza and then just takes the spoon thing, the like ladle, and just like swirls it around and around and around for like 3 minutes until it's like all the way covered. And I'm thinking, I think you need to practice that, buddy, because I would have been like, and done. You have like 20 people in line now. You need to start getting moving. All right, so there's 2. And then we've got 1 more. But I'm telling you what, it was just like, it was almost excruciating how slow they were going. And I thought, whew. And by the time we left the line was out the door, and I thought, these people are going to be here all night waiting for that pizza. But it was really good. And, I mean, I would go back, but I would not go back if it's busy. We'll start at the bottom this time. So same thing. Depending on which way you start, it doesn't really matter if you start at the bottom or the top. But just make sure you put a little space in between each one. And if you use the green glue, it's great, and I love green glue, but it just does make a mess because you have to worry about going to the edge and then you gotta wipe it off your scissors and stuff, because we're gonna cut the edge of this off in a minute. I'll see, this one I went a little bit too high, but that's okay. So this one will just cut off the edge at the top. Okay, so there you go. So we've got our 3 panels done. So now we're just going to trim them, and just take your scissors. And if you have like Teflon scissors, they're good for not getting the sticky stuff on it. So I'm just going to go right down the edge. You could use a paper cutter for this if you want to, but I'm just going to do it with this. So there's one, and then, oh, I did that one backwards. Oh well, it doesn't matter, as long as it's green and red. I get to talking and lose my train of thought. I watched a really good movie last night. I had seen it before, and I was just looking for like, well, I actually watched it yesterday afternoon before I went out. I was looking for like a good love story kind of movie. So it was called Choices. It's a Nicholas Sparks book and movie. And oh my gosh, it was so good. Kind of like The Notebook or one of those, you know. Anything with Nicholas Sparks that he wrote is good. But it was called Choices, and it was kind of an older movie, I think from like maybe 2018 or something. And oh, it was so good. I'm not going to tell you what happens because you can watch it, but it was definitely an amazing love story. So, all right, then we can just dump these out. And it was on Netflix, so if you want to check it out on Netflix, you can. Okay, so now we've got our card fronts done. So we are going to glue these down to our base. Actually, let's go ahead and stamp the inside first. And let me get a scrap paper. So, whoo, something just popped up on my screen over here. How did that happen? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let me read the comments. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Heather. You're so sweet. Sherry. Yes. Yeah, yours did. But some people, it's funny because some people sent a big envelope with their napkins and then sent a small envelope to send them back, which I don't understand that. But, and then also I'm kind of worried because a lot of the napkins were like 2-ply and were real lightweight. And then you could put the postage on there. And then a lot of other people sent heavier napkins that were a lot thicker, that were like 2 or, you know, at least twice as thick. So, you know, the return package, the napkins are like this thick together. So I'm worried about the postage too. But most of you guys did a great job. One person sent an envelope that was already used, so there's no way to close it. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that one either. So, Jimmy had one too many margaritas. What? Becky, you like mod pizza? Yes. I had never been, and I had never really heard much about it, but, and I don't know if they're related to Mission Barbecue, but it's funny because the 2 that we have here are both next door to Mission Barbecue. So I don't know if they're like related. Oh, Deborah says the out of stock stuff is going to be back the 11th, which is like next week. Starting the bottom piece at the top in the same order. Yeah, I mean, you can do it however you want with your cards. You can put them wherever you want to, so it doesn't matter. I just put them in this order because I wanted like green, red, green, red, green. So I put the 2 red ones in the kind of center ones. But you can do whatever you want to when you're making it. Oh, Safe Haven. That's a really, really good movie too. Yes, that's good. Oh, sorry, Bill. I was having some technical issues. So Oh, A Knight's Tale. I'll have to look that one up. I've never heard of that. The Widow. What is that about? Is that like scary, or I know I need something good to watch because there's nothing on TV right now. Nothing at all. All right, so I'm using Garden Green for my inside and one of the stamps from that stamp set I showed you. So we're just going to ink this up. This would be a good one to watercolor probably, because you could kind of spritz it with water. And that's my signature thing, 2 stamps, 1 ink, 2 stamps. So you just ink it up once, stamp it twice, so you get a dark and a light. I always like doing that for the inside. And I need some good movies to watch. And you know what's really weird? I don't know if you guys have ever had this happen, but on Netflix, I watched one movie one day that was like kind of a foreign movie, and it was really good, but it was like, it was dubbed over in English, but I think originally it was in Spanish or something. And for some reason now it keeps showing me like suggested movies that are in other languages, and I'm like, why? It seems like every movie I click on now has other language to it, and I don't understand that. So I'm having a hard time finding a good regular movies that are just English. It's giving me all these foreign ones that are different languages, and the people, it bugs me when the people are talking and they're not saying what they're really saying. So you're looking at their mouth and it's not saying the right words. All right, so we're going to ink up the Noel. This is real red, and this is all one stamp, so I just put it on as one stamp. You don't have to line it up or anything. It just comes like that. So there you go. I love this Noel, and it's really pretty when you die cut the letters. And I saw a tip from somebody: if you put your paper on a foam adhesive sheet, then it will already be popped up, and you won't even have to like worry about dimensionals and all that stuff. So I'm going to do that next time maybe. All right, so there's that. And then, oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to dip the edges. So let's do that. So we're going to dip this all the way around. I was going to put a backing piece of real red, but then that would have made it bigger, and I really didn't want to take away from this part, so I didn't use a background piece. But you can. This is about 2 1/4 inches. So if you just make a 2 1/2 inch square to back it on of real red, that would look good too. This is my only real red pad, and it's all messed up. I don't know what happened to it. I need to buy a new one. And I was looking for a Stampin' Blend in Garden Green, and I was sitting there, oops, I smeared it a little bit. And I looked and looked and looked, couldn't find one. And then I go look in the catalog. We don't have Garden Green Stampin' Blend. So I used the real red to do my splattering. So, come on. It's almost empty. Come on, buddy. There we go. I knew there was a little bit left. All right, so put this down on here. Uh-oh, Mel, you lost all your screenshots. What? Don't you have iCloud and it would save it on your, if you have iCloud, it should be saved in your iCloud, Mel, because I have that, I have an iPad, an iPhone, and a iMac, and all my photos are saved on the cloud. So if I get a, like say if that happened to me, and I got a new iPad they would just pop right back up. So hopefully it's saved on your cloud. I would hope, because if not, that would really be awful. Yeah, I back up all my pictures because I have like 30,000 in there. Even though I don't even look at most of them. It's like, you still don't want to lose them because they're like from the last 10 years. And you never get pictures developed anymore. Oh, sorry, Starla. You need me to go slower? Okay. Let me get a screenshot for you. Here we go. And here's one of that. And then this. So you can get that. And then, oops, I got to glue this inside. All right, so now we're going to glue these inside. I forgot, Starla. Sorry, sorry, sorry. All right, so there's the inside. Anybody do anything fun for Labor Day this weekend? I'm working. Well, I got today off, and then I'm working a double tomorrow and a double Monday. You keep getting messages. Your iCloud storage is full. Oh, yeah, Bill, I think that's a scam because I pay $2.99 a month and get I don't know how much it is, but it's, I think for 99 cents you get like 5 megabytes or kilobytes or whatever it is. And then I was running out of room, so I bumped it up to $2.99, and I think you can have like 1 million pictures on there for $3 a month if you pay that. But I keep getting those emails too, but they're fake emails. I get them from all different people. Okay, so there you go. So here are those 3 cards. We're going to put dimensionals on the back of these. And I'm going to spray it before I put this down because I don't want to smear this part. So I'm going to go ahead and spray these right now, so I don't have to worry about smearing my red ink. So there we go. So that's done. And then we're going to put these down on top. Oh, they got wet. I hope I don't smear it now with my fingers. They were in the spray pattern. That's funny. Now these don't want to come off because they got wet. You know, it's so funny. So my friend, well, my upline Faith was coming over. She's my friend too, but she was coming over to drop something off the other night. And so I was wearing my, you know, typical loungewear, which is my kind of like a nightgown, but it's like a beach cover up too. No bra on. And so I was waiting for her, and she was like on her way, so I knew she'd be here any minute. So the doorbell rang, so I just assumed it was her. So I opened the door, and I'm like, hey, and it's not her. It's my next door neighbor, Will. And, and I'm standing there in my little nightie. And he's like, hey, Lisa. So I like shut the door almost all the way. I'm like, oops, I thought you were somebody else. And he's like, my fence, because we, you know, we kind of had a little bit of the storms come through the last few days. And so the fence between our yards was blowing down just a little bit. So he needed to come in the yard and hammer it back up. And he's like, do you mind if I go in your backyard and fix the fence? And I was like, oh, no, not at all. I was so mortified. All right, so we're just going to tuck this right under here, under the edge there. And I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive right here. And That's going to hold it down. Because I kind of want it coming off the page just a little bit. So I'm just going to tack it down on the one side like that. And then do that with this one. So needless to say, I was really embarrassed. But they're so nice. He's kind of a younger guy, like 40-ish. And he and his wife have a 21-year-old and a 2-year-old. They like thought they were done. And then had a surprise. But they're really sweet. But I was totally embarrassed. So, note to self, look out the window first before you open the door and see who's there. All right, so there we go. So we've got those done. And then I'm going to put some ribbon on here. So this is that red ribbon that I was just telling you about. So just tie your little bows. I should have done this ahead of time for you guys. But just make your little rabbit ear bows. And then just pull the center and make them just a little small like that. I know probably a lot of you guys know who Tammy Wilson is. She's one of the artisans for Stampin' Up. She makes the most killer bows I've ever seen. I need to practice how she does it. But she always cuts the ribbon in half lengthwise. And somebody asked me about that on the questions. And they said, I don't really understand what they said, but they said, because the one card I did about a week ago, I had cut the ribbon lengthwise, like up the middle. And she asked me why I didn't just cut it and do something else. And I'm like, because I wanted it to be really thin, but I didn't know exactly why she was asking. Because I love that look of the really thin ribbon. All right, so we've got our bow. Pull it, kind of hold the center, pull your little ears, and trim it. And I like to do my bows while they're attached to the roll, because then you don't waste as much. I love it, that devil laugh. Oh, are you talking about me? I hope you don't say I have a devil laugh. Yes, great use of scraps. And you can do this. I did this last year for a Christmas card, and I loved that card. And so I was trying to do it. I think I used the Eden paper last time, maybe, or something like that. It was all green and gold. It was beautiful paper. So I was trying to copy that. I was looking through my old videos, seeing like which videos got the most views. And it seems like the ones that people view the most are the ones that are the quick and easy cards, which is kind of funny because, you know, those are the easiest ones to do. But whenever I put like, you know, 5 quick and easy cards, those videos get a lot of views. All right, so there's that. Now we're going to go splatter it with our red. Oh, we got to put these on too. Hold on. These. Then we'll splatter. So these are just the red pearls from the Festive Pearls, which are in the catalog. And just, whoops, just stick a bunch on here. So we'll just do 3 on each card. And then we're going to splatter some red. Just to give it a little bit more color. So it's not like so white. But these letters look really pretty in that distressed gold paper. So if you cut them out that way and put the foam on them, that's going to be really, really pretty. All right, here we go. We're going to do some splattering. So this is the real red, dark real red, even though I couldn't find it because it looks pink to me. I kept looking through my stuff and I'm like, okay, I cannot find real red anywhere. And finally I saw it, but it looks like it's pink with this lid. So just get something hard to hit this on, and you're just going to take it, hold it at the end, the other end, and you're just going to hit it and get some splatters on there. And there you go. So there's one. You can kind of see it all over the paper here. So there's two. And if you want some on the inside, you can do the inside. And gives it some really pretty speckles. Love it. I think I might do Wink of Stella on this too. Hopefully that won't bleed the words. Okay. So these are super easy cards, and it is a great way to use up your scraps. So you could do it with any paper you have. And let me do some Wink of Stella on here too. So here's my Wink of Stella, and I'm going to do the same thing with this. You can see all the Wink of Stella on this. Oh, so pretty. And it just makes it sparkle so much. Okay, so there we go. All right, so there's our 3 cards. Oh, that one did bleed a little bit. I think that's me smearing it though, I don't know. Uh-oh. My screen just died. Oh, there we go. All right. Put all my jokes together, make a book. Oh, Briar says I should put all my jokes together, make a book because I have so many good jokes. It's like making a scrappy quilt block. Yep. Thanks, Cindy. Thanks, Julie. Thanks, Bonnie. It spells out, I love Stampin' Up. Oh, time for a joke. Yes, spank me. Uh-oh. Bill says spank me. Is that what I was doing in Morse code? You guys are so funny. Spank me. Oh, because I used to spank Stella. Stella's getting a spanking. That's funny. I forgot about that. Yeah, I used to always say Stella needs a spanking. She's been a bad girl, so that's why we're spanking Stella. I forgot all about that, Bill. Yep, Stella was bad. Okay, so you ready for a joke? This is not like a hysterical joke, but it's a cute joke. So here we go. Okay, an elderly husband and wife noticed, I love old people jokes, noticed that they were beginning to forget many little things around the house. They were afraid this could be dangerous as one of them might accidentally forget to turn off the stove and cause a fire. So they decided to go see their doctor to get some help. The doctor told them that many people their age find it useful to write themselves little notes as reminders, which I guess I'm getting old because I write myself. If you could see my desk, I have like 100 Post-it notes here. The elderly couple thought this sounded wonderful and left the doctor's office very pleased with the advice. When they got home, the wife said, "Dear, will you please go to the kitchen and get me a dish of ice cream? Why don't you write it down so you don't forget?" "Nonsense," her husband said. "I can remember a dish of ice cream." "Well," said the wife, "I'd also like some strawberries on it, but you better write it down so you don't forget." "Don't be silly," replied the husband. "A dish of ice cream and some strawberries. I can remember that." "Okay, dear, but I'd also like some whipped cream on top. You really better write it down now. You'll forget," said the wife. "Come now, my memory isn't all that bad," said the husband. "No problem. A dish of ice cream with strawberries and whipped cream." And with that, the husband walked in the kitchen and started fixing it. The wife could hear him getting out pots and pans and making some noise, inconsistent with his preparing a dish of ice cream, strawberries, and whipped cream. He emerged from the kitchen about 15 minutes later. Walking over to his wife, he presented her with a plate of bacon and eggs. The wife took one look at the plate, glanced at her husband, and said, "Hey, you forgot my toast." And that joke is from Deborah McCurley. So thank you, Deborah, for that joke. I thought that was cute. That's probably going to be me. So I hope you like that. And I do have some cards to give away. So these are already names picked from the last video. So we've got Lori Herschel Roth. Got that one. That's one of my favorites. I love, love, love that card. Some of the times I make cards that I like really hate to give them away because I just love them so much. So if you win a card, make sure you send me your address to stampgirl2@cox.net. Next one is Vicky Kemp. And I think you guys are both, I see Lori. And I think I saw Vicky on here. Vicky, you get this one. This is the deer one. And Irene Miller, you get this card. Laura Pape, you get this one, which is the same one. That's one of my, kind of like a one-sheet wonder. And Diane Egan, sorry I messed your name up. You, or Diana Egan. Is it Diane? Or I can't even read my own writing. You get this one with that glimmer paper. So there are the winners for today's cards. So congratulations, girls. Make sure you send me your address. And then here are the cards from today. I hope you guys loved that video. Sorry for the problem at the beginning, so I was late. Oh, Deborah, you got yours in the mail. Good. All right, congratulations to the winners. And, oh, Vicky, you won a card, you see? I got you in here, Vicky. So make sure you send me your address and I'll send you the card. And you guys have a great and safe holiday weekend. Make sure you drive safely. One of my girls at work got in a car accident this morning on the way to work and called me at 7:30 this morning. That's how I got woken up. So be safe out there and take care, everybody. I'll be back on Tuesday with another video. And hopefully everything will be on time at 7 o'clock Eastern. And then on, let me see, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, the mini catalog starts. So maybe, well, no, I'm working Wednesday night, I think. I don't know. If I'm not working, then I might do a video Wednesday night and show you the mini catalog. So you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.